When you recite the Quran, you are becoming practically Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's. You understand that? You're becoming Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by default. Just like when you're praying, you're not supposed to be thinking about anyone, anything other than Allah. When you recite the Quran, you're not supposed to be thinking about anyone or anything other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do you know that? You understand? Reciting the word of Allah is part of worship. It's part of worship. So if you're worshiping Allah, you're supposed to feel calm. You're supposed to feel at peace. You're supposed to feel at ease. You're supposed to feel secure. So it's good that you're hearing it, but pray that it penetrates the heart, that it gets into your heart. Because believe you me, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts Islam in our hearts and it grows there, nothing of this world means anything greater than it. Okay? There's nothing in the world that is greater than that feeling that you have, that one has in their heart for the love and compassion of Al-Islam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala perfected and put in the heart of the believers. Okay? So when you read the Quran, it's like it's watering that plant in the heart. When you're reciting Holy Quran, it's as if you're watering that seed, that Islam, that peace in your heart, that tranquility. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that those who believe, when the Quran is recited, it increases them in belief in Him. It increases their trust in Him. It increases their line of communication with Him. And they are so touched by it, it penetrates their heart so much that they're going back and forth like this, guys. As it's recited, they go back and forth like this, like the trees, lightly, back and forth because it's touching them so much. The love that they have for it. You understand? And on top of that, they realize that every letter that is being recited has over 10 rewards. Every single letter. What a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they also realize that. And because of the fact that they realize that, they make the supplication that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this deed from us. They have good intention. Salihin. The heart is purified. The heart is settled now. The heart is intact for the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to beat every beat for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now. As you recite, you have to have these in mind, because these are the greatest rewards that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us through the Quran, not necessarily the recitation and memorization. The recitation memorization, that comes as default. That comes as a giving. You understand? But the love and the connection and the passion that you have for the Quran, the openness of your heart that you have for it, the love that you have for it, the devotion or the dedication that you have for it, the soft spot in your heart, that part, you increase that. Okay? In your salah, you increase it with your dhikr, you increase it, with your meditation, and then, when it comes time to recite, you do like this, like you close your eyes also. You think heavily, deeply on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Go ahead. Like that. And watch the ayn. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. A little louder.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
والعصر
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 إن الإنسان لفي خسر
إن الإنسان لفي خسر
إن الإنسان لفي خسر
إن الإنسان لفي خسر
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Okay, 3 letters. Ayn, Ha, and Sad. You guys are mixing them up. Okay. آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات. صا. It's not a salih. صالحات. 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 No salihati. Okay. صالحات. Okay, and by the way, it gets to a point where, being that you're in that state reciting the Quran, you start to see the malaika, you start to see the angels, because they have been ordered to keep guard on the Quran. You actually start to see them. And one sheikh or one imam was talking about this, and somebody said, but how can we ever see angels? Because the angels, they only are seen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said to him, okay, so you don't think you have angels? He said to him, no, I didn't say I don't have angels. I said, so you have angels. Yeah. So Allah ta'ala, He can see angels, yes. Can He order you to see angels? Can He enable you to see the angels? I said, yes. So He said to him, go to sleep tonight, and tomorrow when you come back, you tell me what happened. So he went to sleep, and then he had a dream, And the dream, nice dream, right? Good dream? So what do you think he was doing in the dream? In the dream, what happened? He was what? What do you think happened? He saw angels? He saw angels. How did he see angels? Because in the dream he was reciting Quran. In the dream he was reciting Quran, and he saw beings there that he does not recognize, he does not know from any other where. You understand? In the dream he is reciting Quran, and he is seeing beings listening to him recite, and he's never known of them ever. He's never seen them ever in his life before. So then the next day when he came, he said to him, so what happened? He said, I saw I saw beings that I'd never seen before. I mean, they were not scary and nothing. They looked, very, very well grounded. But I never seen them. He said to them that those were angels, and the proof is that they would never, if they were any other than angels, then they would never have been around the Quran. Only the angels are allowed to be around the Quran as it's reciting in the unseen. Only angels. Like if you go and you recite the Quran upstairs, you for sure know that angels are there. You cannot see them. But if it's a dream, they're the only ones you're going to see. Not going to see nobody else. And Allah knows